I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra fly. So we are actually in the holiday spirit today, Gemini, and I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Gemush, how you doing? My cutie patootie looking all this so good. So today, dear Gemini, I am going to be doing your reading from December 29th to January 4th. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Gemush, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Let's see what's going on for my twins. For my twins. Let's see what's going on for my gems. Happy holidays. It's actually raining today out there, so it's a cuddle weather. It's a sweater weather. So I'm saying. Let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know. Gemini, I'm back from California. Like literally, like totally. Like a valley girl, you know what I'm saying? No. Anyways, that's a different topic. We'll talk about that sometime. Okay, so Gemini, your challenge is the death, which is also related to Scorpiana. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, followed by the King of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay, so Gemini, your challenge is the death. And this is about a transformation. This is about something here coming to an end. The death card here can also mean a rebirth, an opportunity here coming out of something that you felt like maybe it was a done deal. For a lot of you Geminis, you have had a very difficult and a tough 2025. And I feel like that because this reading is falling, half of it is the end of the year, like the last week of December, and then half of it is January. You're in the middle of making some sort of a profound decision. And we're going to clarify this and we're going to see what is this about and what is it that you need to know. It's about a specific person, okay? And I'm going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the recent past, dear Gemini, you have the Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with the Libra also, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I do see here, Gemini, in the past, you embarking onto a journey with somebody that you felt like that there was an amazing opportunity to build something together. Overall, Gemini, you tend to be very picky with who you really interact with. Your nature tends to attract a lot of people. You're someone that you are very charismatic, okay? That's the nature of a Gemini. I have a lot of Geminis in my life and I'm a Leo, so I love me a good Gemini. For a lot of you, when you attracted this person in your life, you really did feel like that this could lead to building a very profound family, like a household together. We're going to talk about this. I feel like there might have been even some legal matters. Somebody here maybe already was married or divorced. We're going to discuss this, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Two of Cups. You're manifesting love. You're literally sprinkling with the Magician here, set an intention, calling in a soulmate into your life. This could be a brand new person. For others of you, this could be a reunion here with the person most on your mind. I mean, with this kind of combination, Gemini, which doesn't always come out, and I do the cards in front of you so that you can see it, this speaks about an intention. You're setting some sort of an intention for 2026 that you want to be in a successful, loving, committed relationship. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see how this is going to unfold for you. Now, in the near future, dear Gemini, you have the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and of course, the Ace of Wands. I don't know why I wasn't even paying attention, but you know, love me a nice Ace of Wands, thick, juicy Ace of Wands. So your intuition is right about this situation gonna work. This situation is gonna work out anyways. Why would you stress out about a love and a relationship where you deep down know that you can manifest this, that something is about to transform and change? For a lot of you, I feel like that there is gonna be there is a sense of recognition. You could be a public figure. You could be in the public's eye. You could be in filmmaking, movies, podcasts. You could be someone that you do. I really feel like that's something that you are watching this, you are doing this. You are on some sort of a platform. You're very visible. and you're going to be celebrated. I feel like that there is a massive success that's happening, that's coming in for you. While you're in the middle of focusing on your career, being recognized, Gemini, you can tell someone here is about to reach out to you and make an offer. The issue here is that I'm seeing with you and this person is you have trust issues with this person with the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords, usually I always have like given eyesight to this card. You know, I'm saying someone that maybe you felt like maybe there was some sort of trickstery going on in the past, or a situation here that was very, you know, questionable. And you have the King of Pentacles and the Fool. So this is talking about the fact that a lot of you are going to really, really think hard, think twice before you're really gonna embark onto a journey with this person. You could be dealing with a fire sign as well, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be another Gemini as well. Okay, that's a lot of Geminis, by the way. That's like 4 of you, but if you choose to do so, you may proceed forward. Now, the congregation may be seated, and I'm going to get into your reading, and I'm going to clarify everything for you. Let's get into your challenge and see what is it that you need to know. So, the Death card. There is something here that's transforming, major glow up, major transformation for you, okay? And this could be also relationship transformation as well with this person. So the Death card here for you, dear Gemini, is clarified by the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups. You are actually making it happen, okay? There is a manifestation. And please just remember that when I do the readings, just real quick, I want to mention this, Gemini. I really don't think I have to mention this with you, really. This sometimes happens with other signs. I'm never going to over-explain myself to the people who are committed to misunderstand and misinterpret my readings. If the story seems to be a little bit similar to what happened before, it means that that is the energy that's showing up. Why do I pull the cards in front of you? For transparency. Because this is what I'm picking up on, and I'm going to continue delivering the messages, serving and slaying. Some people want brand new person, brand new love, go ahead. If that comes up, I'll talk about it. If this is about a person that you already know and you're dealing with, this is what I'm going to talk about. It's just very simple. So moving forward, I've told this to other signs as well. I'm never going to over-explain myself, get into making posts, or it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I don't have time to go around and sit here and try to explain people why I do the things I do, or, you know, this is my work, this is my craft. I'm not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the weak for sure. I'm not for the weak. I'm not for weak people, you know? So that's all. Now, Gemini, you are actually setting an intention here to manifest commitment, okay? There is somebody here that's giving off these daddy vibes. Love me a good daddy. Somebody here that you are in love with, this person either is a CEO or they own some sort of a shop or they own a business, okay? Very important business. Could be male, female, take it as resonance. I know there is a lot of Gemini dudes watching me as well, but somebody very masculine. There is a strong masculine energy about this person that you're into. You're manifesting soulmate. You're manifesting this person to rekindle with you and commit to you, and that's what's going to happen for you. But it's a challenge because there has been commitment issues in the past. You have the Hierophant here. Maybe this person either was married with someone else or maybe there was another person in the picture. I don't know. But I feel like that for a lot of you, you are recognizing the fact that for you to be with this person, the shift already has happened. It's only your 3D reality trying to catch up with you, what you are trying to set an intention to manifest. A lot of you Geminis are very good at manifesting. Many of you are very fast at creating a reality where you feel like that, you know, you made some sort of a shift in your mindset, because Geminis have one of the most powerful mindset. So it's not about, I don't see you forcing anything. It's about your alignment. Now, in the past, justice is clarified by the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, very strong Pisces. I am seeing here 2 people in the picture in the recent past. There could have been 2 females, could have been 2 males, but I'm seeing here a third-party situation. Okay, King of Swords, and you are the Queen of Swords in the middle. There might have been a questionable third-party situation involved with your person, and that kind of almost made you like wanting to talk or to intervene, okay? There might have been a third-party triangulation or conversation. You found out about it. You did still hold the vision that this was a relationship that you really wanted to work out and commit to with the Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. You might have gotten back with this person. I do feel like here there is this on and off energy with this individual in the past. Before I even pull the cards, that's what my intuition is telling me. So you have the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Ever since you and this person try to like resolve some sort of a conflict back again, try to be back again, the challenges became more and more and more. Okay, instead of really, it's either way, right? Instead of really seeing what is it that we both of us can, oh, by the way, somebody said, it's so suspicious. Why are you putting your hand down there? I'm just comfortable and cozy. So for a lot of you, dear Gem, I feel like that in the recent past for many of you, even though you gave a chance to this person, you try to really work something out with this individual, the challenges increased. And the more challenges increased, the more difficult it became to really understand why is it that this person is holding back? Why is there a potential Tower moment that is happening? 11:11 on the timer right now. And I started your reading at 3:33 p.m. So 333 could have a meaning for you, spiritual meaning, or 11:11. So Gemini, in the recent past, an opportunity was granted, but I feel like that it didn't last longer. Ace of Pentacles is usually about that brand new beginning and that offer to build something very profound, and it didn't last longer. You try to give this person another chance, you try to work things out together again, and it didn't last longer. So for many of you, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This might have you still trying to persist, to invest into this relationship and try to work it out. Or it could have been that you just started working on your career and focus on your career development, right? What matters to you, what you really want to build. So the Eight of Pentacles for you in the recent past is clarified by the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. In the recent past, I do see here you actually doing a lot of internal healing. Many of you embarked onto a healing journey. You started healing yourself. There is this energy of retreating, going back within yourself, doing some shadow work and healing something about, there's something about a father figure in your family, okay, that you had to heal with. I'm also getting here, Gemini, this is a side channel message. I feel like ever since you were growing up, Gemini, it's literally what I'm getting right now. There were a lot of expectations and responsibilities that were placed on your shoulder. You're someone that you felt like you had to constantly overwork or overperform to prove your worth and to earn your worth and your value by your parents or the people in your life who seem to be very significant. You have completely healed from that. Or you're healing from that and setting yourself up free. This is somebody that really needs to hear. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is a channel message I'm getting. You no longer have to perform, Gemini, okay? Your career, the amount of money you have in your bank account, the clothes you wear, none of that is going to be the definition of who you are. You are already worthy. You are already precious and special and unique in your own way. And this is something that I believe everybody should really know. But I think in your case, your parents maybe accepted you, maybe they, expected you to really be somebody like very, like some sort of a title. You got to follow a certain business. You got to do your own thing. But, you have done what you have done for yourself. So you don't have to please people. That is a side message. So in the past, for many of you, you embarked onto a career journey and you said, you know what, I'm going to do what really makes me happy and I'm going to work on my career success. So in the present moment, you're manifesting family, you're manifesting marriage. This is what you want. You want to hold the hand of your baby, your person, and have a happy life, clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the cards are here. Like literally can't make this up. So, and you have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. This is about, Gemini, of you being very clear, and I've seen this happening quite a few times in your past readings, where, the more time goes on, the more you are becoming very clear on what you really want out of life, how you want to proceed forward in a relationship, what kind of dynamics you really want to be in. For a lot of you, I do see here an emphasis on being in a healthy relationship and forming a family where it's not like you're not asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? It is something that you should really have, right? So there is definitely a desire here to cooperate. You want this person to come towards you, that they can work things out with you. And you're setting an intention to manifest, the magician here. The magician here talks about setting an intention and creating something. So you have maybe started changing the way that you talk about yourself. A lot of you have gotten really deep into the esoteric knowledge and manifestation. And I think it's a great thing to look at different sources and practices and see what clicks for you. You could be someone that you are a great visualizer also, so you visualize and manifest, clarified by the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like here, for whatever reason, meanwhile you're manifesting this relationship to work out, you're also manifesting a job opportunity for you, some sort of wealth, like a wealthy opportunity that could be very lucrative for you, because you're tired of either working for someone else, and when it comes to this relationship, you don't want to be single anymore. Not that you're choosing to go back to people who didn't appreciate you, but it's like you know that this is about to happen. Like you know your healing journey is done and you're ready to enter into a relationship that's healthy for you, that's good for you. That's why I do see here you letting go of these luggages from the past, of the things that were really holding you down. Now you have the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. And this connection, I feel like that this is something that really has been built on communication. There is some sort of an action that is going to be taken towards you by this person. Someone is going to either propose you and decide to commit to you, Gemini. So the Two of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone here is really doing a lot of reminiscing. 777 could have a very significant meaning for you. There is definitely an energy of somebody doing the work and reminiscing and contemplating. How can they come towards your way? How can they actually commit to you? There is also this confusion that this person is trying to get themselves out of with the Seven of Cups. This person that you are dealing with, I feel like they have been lost in something in the past. They might have been lost in some sort of an addiction, some sort of a behavioral habits. This person that you are dealing with, Gemini, definitely has been looking a way out or an exit of some sort of a situation that's been pulling them down. It could be toxic environment, toxic friends, people, addiction from the past. So this person is doing the work to really set themselves free. And I feel like that they're coming towards you because there is a strong desire to cooperate and to collaborate to make this relationship work together with you, okay? Now, in the near future, you have the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. This connection is something that's very spiritual and you feel very much telepathically connected to this person. So let's clarify the High Priestess for you, dear Gemini. Just saw the Judgment, Scorpio energy. Something is going to be revealed, okay? Something is going to be revealed. So let's clarify the High Priestess for you. So it's clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Magician, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess again. Gemini, this is about this person's determination to come towards your way. And the way that this person is approaching you, now it is their turn, it is this person's turn to understand and accept and announce and acknowledge the fact that they really needed to do a lot of internal work within themselves. They really had to take the time to heal things within themselves. This is something that you have brought up to this person's attention, okay, that they really need to do some sort of an internal healing, heal things from the past and be able to really come towards you. I feel like your manifestation is really coming through. You have the Magician here twice. It's almost this person is shifting like 180 degrees. And you have the Six of Wands in the near future. So Gemini, Six of Wands here talks about recognition. It talks about celebration. And it is also of this energy coming out of a very turbulent year and a turbulent season and a phase in life, especially in your love life. So the Six of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Star. Okay, so for many of you, I feel like that this is a wish being fulfilled. You could be someone that you are, like I said, you are the star, you are very visible, you are very seen, and maybe so is this person. Somebody that's very relevant, somebody that's very significant, prominent. And I feel like here that this person and you are gonna start planning about the future. There is something about looking into the future. This is the same person that rejected you in the past, but I feel like there is a shift in their energy where they're coming towards you because they really seem to be wanting to commit to you and want to give you the Ace of Wands, which is about a brand new beginning. It's a fresh start. It's very nice. It's very promising. And it's about healing, the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, like just healing and moving on. Because this offer here is not just like, oh, let's be back together. There is something here about healing. A very powerful, profound healing. So Gemini, the Ace of Wands is clarified in the near future by the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, Capricorn energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, the bond and the sexual energy and the connection between you and this person is definitely unmatched. So this person is desiring to come towards you because they feel like that they might have gone on other dates and they might have tried to date other people, but there is always something about different people that they meet. There is something about you that they can't find in other individuals, and they're coming towards your way. Now, when the reconciliation comes, I feel like what you're gonna really need to do with the Knight of Swords, I genuinely mean this, maybe practicing nervous system regulation and breath work will help in order for you to really stabilize yourself and not to rush into making decisions or try to force anything. This is about you being very mindful of how you are allowing somebody to be back into your life. Are they healed? Have they done the work within themselves? Because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords. So there is trust issues, there's questions on your mind, you know what I mean? Questions about financial status, financial situation before you would even embark onto a brand new beginning with this person. There is something here about stability. Do not rush into moving into this place, into this person's place right away. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting. Because you're going to be in a very good place. I see here you, Gemini, in the near future being, and this is what I see for many of you in 2025, Gemini, being financially independent and starting your own business. Let's get the advice and see what is it that you need to know. What is the advice for Geminis? Heavy rain today. So Gemini, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. The biggest piece of advice for you is kind of similar to what I said earlier, making sure that there is an equal give and take exchange energy between you and this person. Because I do see here an approach. You see the two knights are actually meeting each other. So there is a lot of love, there is a lot of like compassion and a vision for the future, but are you both fulfilling each other's needs? Is there equal reciprocation, give and take exchange energy? Because what this transformation here is leading to, I think your manifestation is really coming through, but this has a lot to do with really the consistency and maintaining of this manifestation. And that's something that I feel like you really are gonna embody. It has a lot to do with you embodying the version of you, Gemini, that is not desperate. That's not chasing. Because that is about alignment, not panicking, oh my gosh, they didn't text me, they didn't talk to me, do they really love me? Why did it take it so long for them? Those are attachment styles. Those are anxiety, those are codependency, and everyone actually out there struggles with those things. So when you overcome that internal conflict and you really remember your worth and your value, you have to prove it or earn it from anybody, you know that you're always the chosen. And when you're the chosen, you do the choosing. How about it? Okay. So this is your biggest piece of advice to your Gemini. And finally, I'm going to pull one card from the relationship messages. What is the one prompt question you can discuss with your person, dear Gemini? Okay, great question. And the question is, in what ways do you think our relationship has grown since we met? So growth process, right? Even though you and this person separated, went apart from each other, what ways have you guys grown? What ways has this relationship grown? That's going to be the most important thing here to remember. Good question. It's all about listening skills, affection, physical touch, forgiveness, and learning things from each other, because we're not just dealing with adults, but we're also dealing with their inner child. That's something very important to discuss. So all in all, dear Gemini, I would like to express finally the last week reading of the year is that I am truly, truly thankful for all of you. You all have been very nice to me, very kind, very supportive, and thank you for being an amazing part of this journey. 200,000 subscribers, 200,000 cutie patooties, and a huge population of Geminis. I mean, that is insane, saying in 11 months. So this is what I had for you, dear Gemini. I hope that this reading helped. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.